What's up, guys? We're over on World Flipper today to take a look at some stuff dropping into the game pretty shortly. It's at that 5 UTC time, which will be tonight at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for me. It's going to be adding the co-op challenge. We're going to get the update to the administrator boss. We're going to get the godly difficulty, and we are getting this dark portal here. So I'm going to cover all of that stuff. Going to talk about the armaments that are hopping on into the game. So smack the sub button. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate you guys being here. We are on the way to 2,000 subscribers. It's crazy to me. Thank you guys. Appreciate you. Hopping into the first little announcement here is the Dark Portal banner. Now, I did do a video on the limited units that are all coming into the game. So after this Dark Portal, we are going to enter that limited season. It's going to be a lot of banners where the units on those banners, you're not going to be able to get them until a rerun. They're not going to be added to that generic summoning pool, and they're very good units. Versus this, which is literally just a rerun of the dark units that we've already had. I know that Carol's banner just passed. I know that we had the Olivia banner before that on the half anniversary, but I highly recommend you save your beads for the limited banner that is on the way. You're going to be able to summon for these. They're not going to be on rateup, but they will exist in the background of the banner. So you'll have a chance at all of these here in the limited pulls. And I guess you could make an argument, you could like try to make a case for people that don't have any dark units and they want to do the administrator, but we are going to cover the weapons that boss fight drops, and then you can kind of make the judgment if you really need those weapons like today, or if you can just wait, build up a dark team later, hop on and take care of it at a future point in time. It's a lot of stuff going on here, so my recommendation is just to not summon on these. I mean, I feel like I've repeated this every time a single element portal has appeared. I know there are people that do summon because they are trying to target a specific unit. They really want a certain unit that exists on these banners. So this is personal preference, but I am recommending you to save for the limited units that are coming on the way. After that, we are getting the co-op challenge 5. This is going to bring 2 more armaments into the game, and the first one being the Tail of the Ox Demon. This is a dark 5-star. Every 30 direct attacks from dark characters direct attack damage goes up 12% to a maximum of 120%. So I'll put a link to the dark direct attack team videos that I did down below. This is going to just further increase the direct attack damage that is being dealt by dark characters. I mean, you have teams that are running Olivia now. You have some kind of off-meta Carla teams that are doing dark direct attack. So this is going to be a little upgrade for people that may not have finished the Archer Cursed. They might not have the Maltet. They might want other things to put on the dark direct attack team that aren't readily available to them, just like right now. And doing these co-op challenges, you get these weapons rather quickly, so this is a nice little upgrade, definitely on the team. I'm going to try it out on my team. It's going to be nice to see how it changes the feel and things like that. Moving on to the 4-star weapon, we have the Maestro's Mallet. This is a light 4-star. While self has regeneration buff, light characters' attack is going to go up by 60%. So if you are providing regen, which a lot of light teams have characters that can provide that effect, all your light characters' attack is going to go up by 60%. So not a bad 4-star weapon. If you can maintain that regeneration buff, your light characters are going to be getting that 60% increase for a good long while. So these weapons always feel like, for people that are joining later into the game that might not have all of these godly weapons or might not be able to farm them and they need little placeholders in the time being, these weapons are great for that. And we had the prismatic blades as a co-op challenge weapon. The prismatic dual blades are still used in a lot of dark teams because they have a very unique effect with pumping up the skill gauge. So I still use them on my dark teams sometimes, and I see people posting teams with the prismatic dual blades still. So every once in a while, these co-op dungeons have pretty nice weapons. So you're going to be probably doing co-op, grinding out the new difficulties. And what's nice about these, there are people that ask me a lot. I've been seeing a lot of these comments. How do players finish out the godly bosses so quickly and efficiently? How do they already have these weapons maxed? I've been asking myself, how did you finish these out so quickly? And with the cases of like the white-tailed tiger godly difficulty that came out and the hermit crab that came out last time, and now this time, this is repeating, we have, if you look, we have the first boss rotation in this co-op challenge is the administrator. So when the new difficulty drops, the administrator for the first, I think it's 2 or 3 days, you have this 1.5 times coin drop on that boss. So you're running these co-op runs, you're getting more coins for the co-op runs. You do get more for playing co-op, and then you're getting the 1.5 times from the co-op challenge on top of that. So you do have to grind. Like, it's not just like a few runs and you're done. You do have to grind, but it is significantly faster to do it during the 1.5 times coins than it is to kind of catch up and do it later. So I wanted to point that out, make sure you guys are doing that. And speaking of the admin godly boss, the admin godly boss is going to bring in 3 new armaments into the game as per usual with these godly difficulties. The first one is going to be Insanity. Insanity is the first of the light 5-star weapons. It has the ability of, if there are 6 light characters in the party, light characters' attack's going to go up by 12.5% to a maximum of 150. And then for every buff on self, own attack buff duration plus 30%. So this is just purely just going to be buffing your attack. You're going to be extending attack buffs. You're going to be doing more damage longer. If you're buffing your team, you're getting a lot of buffs on your characters. Your unit that has this weapon is going to get a huge extension to the duration because you're getting 30% to buff duration for every buff on self. So it's pretty nice with that one. Next weapon we have is the Cardinal. This is the one I am most excited to try, along with Nostalgia too, but Cardinal is going to be the second of the light 5-star weapons. If there are 6 or more light characters in the party, during Fever, light characters direct attack damage plus 200%, then Fever mode duration plus 20%. And if you were just participated in the half anniversary, you looked at the Nephtum that came along with that, she was the light Fever unit, you can see it's a very similar ability. You're entering Fever, light characters, 200%. Values are very similar. It is going to make light Fever direct attack just, it's gonna hit even harder now. So I'm really excited to try that out on the Nephtum team. And then moving into the last weapon, we have Nostalgia with the ability of, if there are 6 light characters in the party, light characters gets dark resistance plus 40%. And then if there are 6 light characters in the party, while your own HP is at or above 80%, power flip damage up 150. And when a light character skill activates, you get combo plus 8. So right away, you have light characters that want to get the combo count up, like Beretta. When you reach a certain combo number, you get bonuses, things like that. So this weapon I'm excited to try on a light team as well. And that is going to be it for the 3 new weapons that we're getting with the admin godly boss. I am tomorrow going to have a little showcase like I've been doing for like the White Tiger. For the Hermit, I'm going to have a bunch of teams running against the admin boss so you can see how it performs, Belcidia being the top performer. And then I do know Dark Direct Attack is going to struggle greatly against this boss because of how this boss functions, staying at the top of the screen. Dark Direct Attack likes enemies that kind of move around the map so they can pierce, move through the boss, and do a lot of direct damage instead of having to just get a few hits off at the top, fall back down. It kind of sucks when you use it that way, but I will show that team at the very end of the video. I'll show all the teams that I have built so you guys can see how they're running to help you guys maybe if you don't know how to put together a team for this boss fight. So appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for stopping by. Again, thank you for the support. We are almost at 2,000 subscribers. It's crazy. We are getting closer every day. Appreciate it. See you guys in the next video. Peace.